Hi, everyone. I'm Angela Ervin here with Paula Harvey, our Vice President of the Cy-Fair Houston Chamber of Commerce. And we're here today with Miss Lesa Skipper of WV Enterprises. And she is a professional EOS implementer. How are you doing, Lesa?
I am great today. I'm so excited to be here with both you and Paula. And I'm just excited to tell you more about what EOS is. Are you ready to hear about that?
We are. Please tell us about that
All
and
right.
everything about it. And then tell us a little bit about the challenges during this past year.
Okay. So I get to help business owners get more of what they want from their business. And I do that by helping their leadership team to implement a complete, proven system of simple, really practical tools. And that is the EOS system. EOS stands for the Entrepreneurial Operating System. The clients I am most able to help have somewhere between 10 and 250 employees. And when I'm working with them, I'm helping them to get better at three things: vision, traction, and healthy. Vision from the standpoint of first getting the leadership team all on the same page about where they're going and exactly how they plan to get there. And then traction is about instilling discipline and focus and accountability into the leadership team so that no matter where that owner goes, they see their people executing their vision. And then healthy is about making that team a healthy, functional, cohesive leadership team, because sometimes high functioning team members don't play well as a team. And many of you have probably seen that before. And that's how I help them. Once we get the leadership team really strong in those areas, we really do find that as goes the leadership team, so goes the rest of the organization. Everybody now, top to bottom, side to side, really knows exactly where this organization is going, how they're going to get there, and what role they have in that plan. And then we need to get everyone really good at that, discipline and accountability, because wherever you go, you want to see all of your people executing your plan. And then finally, we want everyone to be a healthy, cohesive, functional group of people that actually like spending time together. That's what I do.
That's awesome, Lesa. So first, I want to say thank you so much for being in the chamber. We love having you and your leadership and your organizational skills and all of that we've learned. You're just a great person all around. And we want to thank you for stepping in to be the chairman of our ambassador committee. That's so awesome. You're going to be so great doing that. And we look forward to having you there. You're going to make such a difference with that committee. As you were talking about teams. So you're obviously going to lead our team of ambassadors, which is great. But thinking of business, so do you go in and meet with individual employees? I'm sure you meet with the leadership first, then individuals, and then do like a retreat or a team. Do you do team groups, or how does that work?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. I really only work with the leadership team, and I'm working with them. This system takes about 2 years to fully implement, and they're going to meet with me about 5 times a year. Once a quarter for a full day every quarter, and then twice at an annual, and that's a 2-day back-to-back, and that is more like a retreat for the leadership team so that they can get really healthy and then focus on where they're going long-term and making sure that they're all clearly aligned on what the goals are. My goal is to get them really understanding the system and operating the system within that about 2 years. Some go faster, some slower, some stay with me forever, but it takes about 2 years. And then I just let them go. They graduate from the program. They don't need me anymore. My job is to create independence, not dependence, and then just get out of their way and let them run their business.
Oh, I like it. That's great to know, for us to know too. I'm sure all types of businesses can fit in that mold from 10 to however many employees. So, but who do you like to work with, or who have you worked with that you enjoy? Like what industries, or what works well?
Yeah. EOS is very industry agnostic. It'll work anywhere from construction to lawyers and anything in between. And I have a wide range. I have a client who is a tax and accounting firm, and I have a client who is an urgent care. So anyone and everyone really can, as long as they fit within that 10 to 250 range, they really can implement this system. It's meant for that entrepreneur who just needs to get a handle on the most important parts of their business.
Wow, sounds like a great system. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Angela, do you have any other questions for Lesa, or any other comments? We
Well,
still
tell
have
us,
time left in our
tell us
video.
about last year and during the pandemic. Was there anything that you successfully overcome or helped other businesses overcome? Because I'm sure people were reaching out. It was the crazy time.
I'm so glad you asked that, and I appreciate it. Most of my teams that started with me at the beginning, they were already with me when the pandemic hit. They had already set their year goals, and then the pandemic hit. And now that we've gone full circle and we've had annuals with those companies, almost every one of them not only just survived the pandemic, they hit every one of their goals. They hit their revenue, they hit their profit, they hit their annual goals. And they all credit EOS to that. They all say, we wouldn't have made it through the pandemic if we hadn't had EOS as our operating system. And that was so confirming for me. It helped me to really understand and see that you set goals and then you just find a way to make them happen. They pivoted so many times. Think about a tax firm and the weirdest tax season we've ever seen in our history, as long as I've been alive. And they hit all of their goals, every one of them, including their revenue. I just can't imagine what it would have been like to run a company without that kind of structure and health and traction, really.
That is truly amazing. I think this should help other companies see that they really do need you, that the structure is really good, because to get through a pandemic and thrive is amazing. So.
It is. I've been so happy to be a part of those teams and see the ways that they have pivoted and just dug in to make things happen in a safe way so that all of their people were safe and yet still find a way to hit their goals. That is truly inspiring. And I feel so lucky to have that opportunity to work with them.
Well, that is awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Again, thank you for being a valued chamber member, and we look forward to working with you on the Ambassador Committee and many other opportunities as they come along.
I'm very excited to. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm really excited to work with the ambassadors and help us to get the chamber where you want to be, reach your goals. I think that's super exciting.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. Good to see you today. Take care.
Good to see you.